There's clearly a memory of this collective. You could have talked about your dream home, your dream apartment, what state, what country you want to live in, something. And there was maybe talks about, you know, this person doing that. I'm going to go with you. And you're like, great, you know, in the past. There's something I brought up in whatever part this collective, you could be thinking about moving. You are moving by springtime, something, okay? I feel like this person's aware about it, some form or fashion. And it's freaking them out because they don't want to be left behind. But like I said, you guys could physically be distant from each other, but anything, I'm seeing more emotional distance between the two of you, okay? And again, this is how this person feels about you. Patience, go this whole reading. Do not pick up bits and pieces, okay? Shut up. Yes, absolutely. They got the same thing too. You got yes, absolutely. Oh, and then I got age gap. I'm even hearing emotional immaturity, but that could be a big societal difference. I feel like this person could be very much younger than you. Unsent messages, and then I got critical junctures right there. Taking a big leap of faith, major decisions affecting the outcome. But yeah, there's that yes, absolutely, they're coming. Okay, I think they're really nervous. And again, if they're doing I'm going to type up a message, I'm going to delete it. Oh my gosh. My nose is itching really bad right now. That could be a sign your nose could be really itchy right now, but like, I keep pausing it because I keep rubbing my nose. Good gosh. Anyways, this person, I feel like how they feel about you right now, they're really nervous, especially if this person's always treated you poorly. They never came in with the proper communication. They never really took full-blown accountability. And as bad as funny as it to hear, I don't think accountability is their strongest suit. I really don't. That's why I feel like this person could be very much younger than you. And then there's that attach. It's all about being connected to karmics. Again, I don't think this person is connected to a karmic at all, especially with this reinvention. They're about, you know, overcoming some obstacles and blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff. That means they've been moving away from that stuff. They've literally distanced themselves away from it, so don't make it fit. I don't think this person's attached to anybody right now, especially the way they're consumed right now. Distance. And then I got cosmic love. So they are you both believe that this is something supernatural. This is something spiritual. This is love. Reinvention. Okay, and then, yeah, the dark night of the soul. Yeah, your person's going through it right now. See, that's kind of funny not funny, but this collective, you're kind of like, whatever happens, I don't care. I'll be happy one way or another. This person's tripping balls. That's what I'm saying. Do not make it fit. This person is not attached to anybody. Literally how this person's seen on the moon by themselves, that's kind of how I'm feeling. This is definitely a form of a spiritual connection. You can label it twin flame, soul tie, whatever you want. But yeah, there's that glow up right there. I think within the past couple months, especially with that patience being the first card coming up, this person has been through a dark night of the soul as far as what the F has been going on. I've always been curious, though, because I never got inner child healing the way this collective did, okay, as how this spread with your person, okay? I feel like maybe this person grew up kind of the opposite. Maybe they didn't grow up, have as hard of a childhood as you did. Maybe with that glow up to this person as always knew how to level up in life. Like, not saying life is easy for anybody, because let's be real, I don't believe in that. But life has been easier for them than it was for you. Okay, I feel like this person's maybe had it a little bit opposite than you did. Let me just do a couple more, and then I'll see what is their next intentions. Watching that's what I'm saying. They're tripping out. They're spying. Holy crap. That's where I brought up, and then telepathic. Yeah, they're definitely in your dreams or in your head right now. Just saying. I'm also hearing, I'm sorry, TMI, you could be feeling very more than usual. Like, just saying. There's a longingness going on all aspects. But even then, I'm hearing the dreams could be about starting a life, starting something together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wow, this is interesting. But yeah, like that's where I brought up the moving aspect of like, because it says right here, creates fake accounts or stays up to date, pretends to not care, but becomes obsessive. Because I hear that a lot. I haven't blocked, just saying, Cookie. It's not hard to make a fake account these days. There is something about this person's antsy to know about you moving or about you going after some. And it's like, again, there's some about they don't want to be left behind. I know it's hypocritical because they left you behind, but they've woken up. They have woken up to this dynamic. Yikes. Wow. All right, now here comes the big part. Okay. I'm going to actually use this tarot deck. I haven't used this tarot deck in a long period of time. This is my tattoo tarot deck. Again, my mind's gone blank, I'm telling you. But anyways, you or this person could have tattoos, love tattoos. Been using this twice now. There's some about tattoos or art. Could be very significant. Your person could do tattoos is what I'm hearing. Or you. Okay, but now I want to see, what is this person's next intentions? What is this person's next intentions? Knight of Swords, yeah, they're coming in with that communication. I'm telling you about the heartbreak. Even though they're, like I said, you guys could have been in and out of contact throughout this time. You could have. Do not make this fit. This person's never sat down with you and said, I've screwed you up. I messed with your head. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Oh, they're coming in. And Knight of Swords, that is quick communication. That's what I'm saying. I think this is coming in quickly. And then the Strength. I'm telling you, they're trying to find the balls. They really think, and with the Moon, obviously, I feel like how do I word this? This person obviously may know that, obviously they know that, like I said, I can't talk. This person obviously knows that you know, right? But in a funny way, they know you don't know everything. And I feel like the biggest thing, this collective, you've always wanted to know is why. Why did you do that to me? True heart-to-heart's coming, and it may be emotional. And I always say when it comes to emotional conversations, it may be things you don't want to hear. But that's where I was saying, like, way back in part one, like, your guys' biggest challenge is to look at things, compromise. Look at something at a different perspective. Do not let egos overrule. There is heavy Leo energy out of this spread so far. And let's be real, like your ferocious lion will tend to come out for that time being. No, put the ferocious lion, tame that down, and listen. There is something about the both of you have to listen. Maybe, like I said in part one, you guys ended in conflict. Maybe there was a habit. It was like you two wanted to talk over each other. You guys could have gotten loud to prove a point. Listen. Listen to what this person has to say. Four of Wands. That's what this person's next intentions are. Union. They're nervous that you won't take them back, especially if with all the time that has passed. Let me do one more for this spread. And then Seven of Wands right there. Oh, they're going to fight for your heart. It's kind of like they don't, once they, I always say with the Strength, once somebody gains that momentum, there's nothing going to calm that lion down. Nothing. I'm seeing a masculine that is on its way towards you. But that's where they are saying is what could with that Seven of Wands, because that's all about conflict. And that's where I was saying this could be a Seven of Wands moment on both aspects. This person could conquer you, fight for your heart, or you guys have a tendency to talk over each other, to get loud and talk over each other to prove a point. Stop. Listen. Let this person finish. Same thing with this person. That's what I'm saying. Both needs to take accountability on something. So what's this Knight of Swords? What's this communication? This is good. This is genuine. Eight of Pentacles. It's more about what they've been up to. I'm kind of hearing they've been working on themselves, which they have been. They've been working on their shadow aspect. As bad as it sounds, Your person's worked on entitlement in a funny way. They've always operated that way. And like I said, I can't help, like in the past, this person always did make you out to be crazy. And that's where